Welcome to Beyond Our Focus. I'm Stefan, this is Amanda, and this is Breaking Prisms.
It's not.
Okay,
It's not.
okay.
We're changing our show. It's completely undone.
Where we go over Black Mirror, which is completely done. You should go check that out. Where we go over the Twilight Zone. Comes out every Tuesday, the old one. We completely did the new one as well. Mm-hmm. And today, Love, Death, and Robots, episode 6, the yogurt episode. Called...
When the Yogurt Took Over?
I think so. I think it's exactly the name of it. I wrote it down because I didn't remember.
Or
but
it was either When the Yogurt Took Over or The Day. Oh, okay.
That's it.
When
the Yogurt Took Over.
I'm so proud of myself. I remembered something for once.
The Yogurt episode. This episode is 6 minutes long. We're going to very, very, very brief description what it's about, and then we're going to jump to spoilers because the description is the episode.
Yes. Literally.
There's not much to this episode.
Lab creates yogurt. Yogurt takes over the world.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So, if you don't want to know more than that, it's spoilery. Just watch the episode. It's 6 minutes and come back.
It's fine.
There's nothing we can really... We can't even give you top level. That was top level.
So, what's your reaction to it?
It was better than the first time I watched it.
Yeah, I've been dreading this episode. Even though it's only 6 minutes long, I have been like, I really don't want to do this. But it was
it's so different from everything else we've watched so far. Completely different.
Yes. It's just random. Like, everything else we've had has this built-up story, or at least something that you could make a story around. Like, you could turn this into something. This was literally 6 minutes of beginning to end, wrapped up, and there's nothing more to it. Like, I don't know.
Yes, this is a YouTube clip explaining something. It's very short, it's very easy, very simple, but it was more enjoyable the second time around. And the second time around, I also picked up that Brain from Pinky and the Brain narrates the episode. Yay. That was interesting.
I already forgot his name.
Maurice something.
Yeah, Maurice
LaMarche.
Yeah.
LaMarche.
Literally how it showed up in IMDb, at least underneath this episode, was... I already forgot. Maurice LaM. Maurice LaM ...
Yeah.
So we're good with that.
Everything. But it does he does Brain. He does a bunch of other voices, but I recognize him specifically from being Brain in Pinky and the Brain. So, but it's narrated by him, so it's cool. So anyway, let's just rate it, and we're going into spoilers because, well, why not?
So, being that we have a 5, a couple 4s, and we have reached that 3 level.
Last week we gave a 3.
Yes.
This episode, even though it liked it more, which is probably why it's not going to get a 1, still not as, in my opinion, as good as entertaining as the last episode. The last episode was very entertaining, it was a good episode. It wasn't amazing.
Literally, this one, it kind of was just like you watch it, it goes by super fast to where you don't gain anything from it. It literally is just something to kill 6 minutes of your life. And it was just weird. Like, just weird. So, all in all, our poor little Coobies.
It's just like you get rid of this one, and you get rid of that one. This one stays. You get rid of that one, and the other invisible one stays.
Okay.
So
we have given it a 2 out of 5.
A good solid 2. We definitely know there's an episode or 2 coming up.
Yes. Towards
the back half of this. We're gonna see how those pan out the second time around. But
oh my god. Yes.
But yeah, a 2. Now go watch the episode 6 minutes. You're back. Yay! Wonderful. Spoilers.
Wow. Welcome back, guys. I'll at least be enthusiastic that you guys came back.
You should have watched this if you hadn't watched the whole thing. It's 6 minutes.
Anyway.
Our video is already longer than the episode was.
So, literally, in lab, yogurt was...
It was created, or they tried to create something. Nothing happened. Someone took it home. It became sentient. Then it asked to speak to the leaders. Somehow it got to the leaders like that. It wanted Ohio. People laughed at it.
It said go to China.
They go to China because why not? That's what yogurt does. And
pretty much it was a ploy of, if you don't give me Ohio, China said they'll give me a whole province. And
exactly.
Like, okay, well,
so they give them Ohio. It flourishes. It's wonderful. It's like, hey, I can fix everything in the United States perfect if you follow this plan exactly. So, of course, they don't follow exactly because we're human and we have a lot of stupid people running things. Yeah. And it just collapses everything.
Except
we start
Ohio.
eating baby soup and stuff. It's weird.
Yeah. It's literally from the beginning of this, you kind of almost think, oh, this is like the most childish one out of all of them. It's like a kid thing. And then suddenly you see someone lifting a baby out of...
It gets super dark with someone getting a baby out of like swamp water and then a topless woman. It's like, okay... Yeah. That's dark and weird and okay, this is strange.
And then it just goes back to normal.
Yep.
Like, just that one scene, it goes baby, woman holding baby, going, oh, I could just eat you up. And then literally the next protester, and you're like, okay, and then suddenly everything's fine again. You're like, I don't know if you just threw that on there to match up with the rest of Love, Death, and Robots. I don't understand.
Well, it's almost like, it's a little... too cutesy to fit in with Love, Death, and Robots. 1, no robots. 2, is there really love?
I don't think
Death,
so.
It kind of...
I don't know.
It doesn't mash up with a lot of the other episodes. It's a little obscure. So I guess the dark and a little bit of nudity, like, oh, that kind of works. Go with it. There we go. You threw 2 scenes in that took half a second.
But anyway, so Ohio flourishes while the rest of the world dies, and then
the rest of the country.
The rest of the country dies, and then
we sign everything over to the yogurt.
Yes, yogurt becomes president of the world or of the
United States.
United States.
By the end of it, looks like it's the world. But
yes, and then eventually yogurt leaves
and goes to space.
Leaving us
talk
behind.
about what happens if yogurt leaves and leaves us behind.
Yes, the end.
The end. That's the episode. Like, there's some interesting little things about humanity and everything in there. It's like, this actually isn't as bad as I remember it being. It's actually enjoyable. But I think almost if this would have been a 12-minute episode with a little more plot, it probably could have been an interesting episode. Even though the yogurt taking over the world is still pretty strange.
They pretty much did like a quick circle. And in 6 minutes of your time from beginning to end, you honestly, by the end of it, you're like, I don't know what I just watched. It was literally like humans can't do anything right unless someone else is holding their hand and tells them what to do. The end.
That's almost true, though.
Yeah. Humans cannot rule themselves.
Which, I mean, strangely enough, we have 2 episodes back to back. We have Tuesday's Twilight Zone and today's Love, Death, and Robots. It's all about humans not being able to do things right.
Humanity turning on itself or humanity screwing itself over, pretty much.
So aliens are going to take over or yogurt's going to take over it?
Apparently the yogurt made it more nice. No, they
took
a nice approach.
The aliens were trying to destroy us, where yogurt's like, strangely enough, all about helping.
Yeah, it was literally like, listen to us or die. And not because we killed you, but because we just stepped back and let you guys destroy yourselves.
Well, do we remember a little movie called The Day the Earth Stood Still?
Yeah, but they were literally just going to annihilate us all.
Yes, because, again, listen, we gave you a chance. You've proven you can't handle this. You won't do it. So instead, we're going to annihilate all human life so the Earth can survive.
Which at this point,
might be the best.
We're heading in that direction if aliens are watching us, so just letting you guys know. But, because we killing the Earth.
But nice guy, Keanu Reeves. Saves us all.
Maybe that's why Keanu is here. Maybe he's going to live up to his movie. And he's going to reveal himself as the one.
Sure.
Oh, great. Now it's the Matrix. Okay.
Yeah, either of these.
The one.
But it was more enjoyable than the first time around. Not still as great as a lot of the other episodes. Yes. And I will say the next couple weeks are going to be pretty freaking awesome. Because the next couple episodes, they're pretty awesome. They're pretty great.
I'm so happy.
So they're not.
I'm excited.
Too many companion cubes are going to be leaving this table in the next few weeks.
Hang in there, buddy.
They're going to be hanging out pretty dandy. Unless something changes on our next viewing. I don't see a lot changing. These are the episodes we talked about the very first episode when we watched it. It's like, oh, God, cannot wait till we get to a few of these other ones. Because there's some really great stuff.
And if you haven't seen the next two, please go watch them now before you even think about watching our podcast.
Yeah,
go
yes.
see them.
Aquila Rift and Good Hunting are the next two episodes. Just go watch them both. Together, they're probably like 30, 40 minutes combined.
But they're worth every minute of your time. They're
insanely good. They're insanely good. But, on that note, we're twice as long as the yogurt episode even was, so we've talked way too much about it. It was fine. It was fine. But, any final thoughts?
Enjoy your yogurt. It may save you.
Sure. You can reach me at Stars Untraveled, reach a man at KZ. Pup reach the show beyond our focus everywhere, including YouTube and podcast services around the globe.
In your refrigerator. Maybe.
Well,
if you would just set your phone in.
A different episode.
Okay.
Till next time! Long days and pleasant nights.